Hello everybody and welcome back to round 2 in the end of year blinds tournament. If you did not catch episode 1, matchup 1, I'm going to try and link it right here if I remember. But here in round 2, we have the battle of the Calumet Farms 16-year 2022 release and the Driftless Glen Single Barrel Tasters Club Pick Edition. All right, we're gonna smell them and taste them both completely blind, see who comes out the winner and moves on from round 2. Let's go. Okay, the Calumet Farms will go in glass A because it is a bigger bottle. And the Driftless Glen will go in glass B because it be smaller. Those are pretty well evened out, so we're gonna spin them around the wheel of mystery and see which one comes out on top. Put them in the center, glass 1 and 2. Don't know which one is which. Close your eyes and give it a swirl. Here we go, baby. Round 2. Hope these don't go flying off while I'm not looking, and spinning them around like crazy. All right, I think we are sufficiently spun. So let's just randomly set them here next to me. We will go with this glass as glass 1, this glass as glass 2. We're gonna get into the nosing and the tasting and see which one comes out on top. Okay, glass 1 on the nose. Swirl it around a little bit. Calumet Farms 16-year versus Driftless Glen. Okay, that's nice sweet caramel oak on the nose. A little bit of cherry in there. What was that else? What else am I getting there? Some spices, not really a cinnamon, maybe more of a light clove, like almost like some vanilla extract, not just straight up normal vanilla, like a vanilla extract. And some candied, maybe a little bit of candied grape as well. Some cherry and some candied grape in there on the nose of glass 1. Glass 2, give this one a little bit of a swirl as well. The swirl just looks so much better in these ADHD style glasses. All right, nose on glass 2. That's actually a little bit woodier on glass 2. A little bit of smokiness, sweet oak. A little bit more subdued on the nose here on glass 2 than on glass 1, but it's I think a nicer wood smell. A little bit of orange in the background. All right, glass 1, glass 2. Okay. They are very close on the nose. I can't tell which one is which based off the nose. I have no idea. I think they could reasonably be either of them. So it's gonna come down to the taste to see who wins, and can I guess which bottle is which? Glass 1, let's try it out. Okay, that's sweet oak, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of caramel, definitely sweet oak, a little bit of barrel char in there. Just a hint of bitteriness on the end of that one. Here on glass 1. All right, once again, forgot the water spritzer for in the middle to reset the palate, but that's okay. Let's go glass 2. Okay, get a lot more spices up front on glass 2. Cinnamon, nutmeg, a little bit harsher up front as well. Does get into some caramel, some vanilla. Glass 2, which had that more subdued oak smell, has also more subdued on the taste. Really nice spritz of strong caramel up front on glass 2 you get on right out of the gate, and then it kind of melts away after that. So they're still very close after the nose and the original tasting. I think I am gonna get a little sip of water, then come back and give it a go, see which one's gonna come out on top. Glass 1 is much creamier after I compare them again, less harsh, a lot less spices. It's kind of like a light, creamy caramel, sweet oak, a lot of sweet oak in there, and then it goes into barrel char, and still just a little bit of the bitterness on the end there on glass 1. Orangey up front, caramel, it melts away a bit, definitely much more spices up front on glass 2. I gotta be honest, I'm having a hard time picking out which one I like better. I think they are very similar on the palate. Glass 2 is much spicier up front. You get a lot more grain forward notes up front, whereas glass 2 is just kind of melty, sweet oak and caramel. Pretty much the entire, glass 1 is pretty much melty, sweet oak, caramel the whole time with a little bit of bitterness on the end. So it's almost like glass 1 has a little bit of bitterness up front. Glass 2 has it on the end. Man, I'm having a hard time making a decision on this one. Having a hard time with this one. I thought this would be easier, but I'm having a hard time making a decision. So I just gotta do it. We're gonna try them one more time, and then I'm picking a glass. Okay, I've made my decision. It was a very close battle here in round 2, but what it came down to was just glass 1 had a little bit of bitterness on the end that I didn't really enjoy. They were very close on the nose, on the palate, but because of that little bit of bitterness in the end of glass 1, I am going to choose the winner as glass 2. And glass 2 is, wow, B. And B was the Driftless Glen, because it be smaller. So the Driftless Glen today, in a kind of a shocking result for me, is going to take down the Calumet Farms 16 year and move on to the next round. It was really close. I really could have gone either way, I think, on this choice of who was gonna win. This one was, what are the proofs? 106 and 124. So it could have been a little bit of the proof messing with me as well, but when it came down to it, there was just a little bit of bitteriness on the end of the Calumet Farms 16 that was the difference between the two, and which gave the win to the Driftless Glen. So there it is, there you have it. We've got round 2 in the books. We've got one more round to go before we get to the 3-way final. So if you guys didn't check out the original video, make sure you check that out, and make sure you hit like and subscribe so you can see round 3 and the finals coming up soon. I appreciate you all being here. The winner of round 2 in the end of the year 2022 blinds tournament, the Driftless Glen Single Barrel.